man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
I'm feeling like Will. I feel like a prince. I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills. Cause I was a flex with no one feel. Don't know how it feels. I'm one of the flex.
Here we go. Roger. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Mike's 50.
Shotgun now from Murray. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
On play action, it's Murray. On the move to his left. Deep ball for Goodwin. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver, but he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front, so if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him, picks up 3 on that carry.
And running the jet sweep here to Parker. They find some open field here. 20! And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
15-yard line.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter.
3 down. Hey, check. 3 down. Watch one.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now this time Murray to throw it. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Call it a pickup of 7, and they're going to face a 3rd down. From the gun, Murray. That's complete right around the 8. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. Out of the gun, here's Murray. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Matt Breida, his 1st touchdown on the year. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the shotgun, it's Winston. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Complete to James Conner.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. From the gun, Winston. He's got this to the rookie from ASU, Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 more on that one, and another 1st down.
1st down, Ravens.
On 1st and 10, Winston. He'll get this to Connor underneath. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Raven, 1st down.
First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Vince Williams on the...
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Into the 1st quarter with this Washington 7, Ravens nothing.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, Winston. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Complete to
James Conner, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really...
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Joey Bosa able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Play fake. Murray. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And all the way down to the 29. Big yardage that time for Washington. 46 yards.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll toss to Jones running left. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
Here's Goodwin with it on the jet sweep. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. Well, we've talked about it before. You know, this jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And wasn't it interesting that prior to this game, head coach told us, I saw this sitting in my chair watching a Tuesday night college game and decided to implement it myself.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Jameis to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Connor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
18 on the play. 1st down, Baltimore.
Winston. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake, Winston. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. To throw is Winston. Screen pass to Connor. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 13.
That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the gun, a give to Connor.
At the 30-yard line.
And they'll get this down to the 10.
James Conner, the
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now
and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. James Conner with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And here's Murray on the keeper. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 more yards there and another 1st down. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the 1st down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach and probably his agent, too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. His throw caught right around the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now Jones, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the 1st down sack. Winston into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st down and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. After the turnover, here's Murray. This will be caught at about the 6. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Aaron Jones, as the first half is winding down. And Washington going to add on to their lead. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Makes this Washington 28, Ravens 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Final play of the half here, Winston. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for the rookie Brandon Ayuk, and it's 3rd and 4.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing, Winston. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down. They'll run for it with Connor. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's a 4-yard pickup. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
First down, Ravens.
A first down throw for Winston. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Throwing again. Winston on 2nd and 10. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Baltimore.
Now Winston. Throw left side complete. It's Connor. That catch good for only a couple.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now a pass, and it's complete to QT. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. It's 32-yard line. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Winston now. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
4th down.
And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Sammy Watkins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Aaron Jones, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score?
And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Intercepted.
Okay, partner. No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
51 to Mike, boy, 51. I can't believe they even let you play.
This is Jones. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
By Joey Bosa. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Ravens' 41-yard line.
And running the jet sweep here to Parker.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense are diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third.
I'm going back to you. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
So this play, until recently, only something you'd probably expect to see in a college game, but running quarterbacks are certainly in vogue, and this turned into a big play.
And you and I both know that for a long time, coaches worried about their quarterbacks taking too much punishment, running plays like this, and they still worry about it. But when you can break up big chunks of yardage like that, it's worth the risk. Plus, you're coaching that quarterback to see those guys coming and get down before the big hit occurs.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Matt Breida with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes this Washington 42, Ravens 21. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor.
And he's going to be stopped close to the 1st down marker at Washington's 12-yard line.
34. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st down, Ravens.
Here's Winston. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Intended for James Conner.
Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
3rd down.
And that is incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Baltimore.
His throw caught at about the 5.
And the Ravens are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. You see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
He's coming. We got double up.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, this defense knows, they're well aware that they're down 2 scores, and they figure this is pretty much their last chance. They know if they give up a touchdown here, that ends it. Nice job on 1st and goal to push them the other way, but they have to be thinking takeaway right here.
They'll try again with Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Jones. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Corey Valentine on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To throw, Winston. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
One last shot now for Winston. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game.
Ravens.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Washington, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll have another home date next week as the L.A. Rams come to town. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll be back.